Investors are investing in the New Zealand technology sector because of the large number of exciting growth opportunities that reside here. There's a favourable investment environment and we have a rapidly developing ecosystem to support that growth.
The investment guide is very exciting. It gives people a real sense of the wide spectrum, the breadth and the depth of our technology sector in New Zealand. It's come from very small a few years ago to a very large part of our economy, a very big export area. I think people from offshore will see in this tech guide a series of very attractive, investable propositions to meet the sort of investment criteria that they're wanting.
Well, the most exciting thing about the opportunities coming up in New Zealand is that they're being bred from startups that have already succeeded. So you see companies like Lancetech Zero or Rocket Lab, and they're all spinning off engineers, scientists, salespeople who have the confidence and capability to start companies. And there's nothing better than somebody who's learned from a success in the past.
We're seeing greater alignment between government and private sector investors. So New Zealand Trade and Enterprise, for example, their capital team engages with private capital a lot, and we're seeing very good alignment to support New Zealand companies expanding offshore.
But I really focused on getting customers before trying to raise capital, and I think that's a really important message to get across, because if you have paying customers, it'll make it easier to raise funds.
You need to ensure you've got very transparent and strong financials and planning that stand up to good due diligence. So that never changes, even though you do subsequent raises, but it always takes a lot longer than you think it's going to.
There are lots of opportunities. We are very, very good at selling and creating products for small and medium-sized businesses. We're not so good at enterprises. We're not so good at consumer-oriented businesses. Because we live here in New Zealand and we've been embedded in the ecosystem, it's getting easier and easier to see the investments coming forward. But as with anyone, you only see a certain slice of the entire ecosystem. So while we see fantastic deal flow, I'm sure there's enough deal flow for others as well, and they'll see a differentiated perspective from that.
The information we're getting now is much higher quality, and the TIN 100 publication is pretty much an industry bible for investors.